So you again start out with your oxygen tank that is attached by the yoke. You want to make sure it is turned on to start the flow of oxygen. It will run through the machine into the pressure reducing valve, and then next to it you will have your oxygen gauge to show how much oxygen you have, and then it'll go up through the green tubing into the back of the flow meter that determines the flow of oxygen to the patient. And then from the flow meter, it will travel up to the top of the flow meter and out the back into the black tubing that leads to the vaporizer inlet. And the vaporizer will then, the oxygen will then go through the vaporizer, where at the bottom it picks up anesthetic gas, and then it will go back up through the top of the vaporizer and out the vaporizer outlet. It'll then go through into the inspiratory tubing, which is the blue tubing that runs through the expiratory tubing, and then into the patient. This time you will see the reservoir bag inflate and deflate as the patient breathes, unlike the non-rebreathing circuit. And then as the patient inhales and exhales, it will then go through the unidirectional inspiratory valve, where it'll be pushed either back into the machine to be recircuited or out the scavenger. Here's the CO2 canister, where the used gas is pushed through to help remove the CO2 from the soda lime granules. It is then pushed back through into the machine and mixed with fresh gas to be rebreathed. You can see the expiratory tubing here is the clear one on the outside of that blue tubing, and it gets pushed up into the expiratory valve. And the exhalation valve will then determine if the oxygen is pushed either through the canister to be recycled or up and out through into the scavenger to leave the machine.